Yo, what's going on? Those want to know what I'm drinking is ginger beer. Um, I've been going for like damn near 2 weeks. I think out of the 2 weeks, I've probably put out like two videos. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, I've pretty much been depressed. It's like you get to the point where you know too much for your own good. Real talk. And I got too way above myself. You understand? Like, I'll give you an example. I'll gauge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I knew up to what was gonna happen in the future. For an example now, up to about 2035. But then, see, I pushed it a little further. You know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what? Let me be nosy and find out what's gonna happen in 2050, 2060. And that's where I took it a little too overboard. You see, let me tell y'all something about knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That they don't tell you. You know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. True. But too much knowledge, especially if you're not able or capable of handling it, can drive you crazy. That plain and simple. And that's just exactly what happened to me these past 2 weeks. I damn near went crazy. I'm not lying. It ain't the type of crazy that you think about. You understand? Even though I'm appropriately dressed for the occasion, got my black shades on, you know what I'm saying? Got my hoodie on. Makes me look a little bit more better, more believable, so to speak. But the reality of it is, doesn't make a difference how I look on the outside. It's what is going on in the inside and taking heat. I mean, I'm not talking about a regular depression like, you know, you stay in a bed all day. You know what I'm saying? You can't seem to function. I was a functional human being. You know what I'm saying? These past 2 weeks, I went up, I got up, I worked out. I did what I had to do for my family. If you had seen me in the streets, you would have never imagined that I was depressed. But I was. Until a certain point, I am. Still am. Depressed. So it gets to the point when you start to look in the future and you say to yourself, as a collective, as a race of people, do we have a plan for our future? And the answer is no. Most people, most blacks, don't even have a plan for their individual families, let alone as a collective of people. Straight up. It's when you get older and you start to realize, as you're seeing new children born into this earth, that this is the same shit that goes on and on and on and on from one generation to the next, to the next, to the next. The system is not broken. It's not. It was made to be this way. And there ain't no walking away from the system unless you're going to live off the grid. And not too many people are fit, mentally, physically, or spiritually, to live off the grid. Matter of fact, let's talk about grids. I never knew until as of recent that there ain't nothing but really 3 major grids, power grids that is, that power America. I didn't even know that. Now there are little small grids, you know what I'm saying, power grids that is, you know, around America. There's not just 3, you know, that power up America, but those are the 3 major ones, right? There are other ones. For an example, you know, they just had a power outage, I think it was in Monroe, North Carolina, where it's believed that white did it. But I'm just putting 2 and 2 together, right? Let's just say they don't have they're not as organized. You know, the people that claim that they're bigger and better and badder to tear down some grids. Let's just imagine that AI do it. Or whoever. That's 3 major grids. taking care of the West, Midwest, Mideast, however you want to call it, middle the nation, and the East Coast. Those three power grids were to go today, it would be over for the United States. I'm just realizing just how fragile the infrastructure of America is. How fragile our economy is. Just not realizing that. And it gets to the point where man starts to think about multiple things at one time, especially things that they don't want you to think about. You'll be in front of this camera with some shades on and a brown hoodie on, just like me. Some of you all are embarrassed or ashamed to say that you all are going through some things. And it's besides the rent. It's besides the what. This is the norm. This is besides the normal stuff. We're talking about some. What are we going to do? What do we have planned for our future? That's real talk. I can tell you right now, when I reflect back, I look at the 90s. I can tell you, we treat one another way more different than we did in the 90s. I mean, one of the reasons why is because we didn't have no social media. For real. We had to have real friends. If somebody really liked you, they liked you. It wasn't because of a picture. It wasn't because of a video that you did. There was a thing called, and that's important, listen, hear me out. There was a thing called first, second, and third place. There was no fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Now everybody in the world got to be number one. There were bullies in my school, and they helped me. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Malik. Thank you, Cosman. Thank you, what's your man's name? Come on. It's coming to my mind. I forgot his name, but we used to call him the raccoon from Super Mario World. That's what he used to look like. I don't know if he look. I'll say Will. Now I'm gonna say Ariad because he rostered right now. I could go on with the list of people that helped mold me. That talked about my big nose. I never forget Cosman said my nose was so big it looked like the back of an airplane. You know, like the fins on an airplane. We used to pick on one another. And that built character. That built a certain type of toughness. Where I could take it. I could take a certain amount of what? Pressure you put on me. But that's not the generation that you all come from. Where somebody say something to you, some of you all, not all, y'all quick to Superman dive out the window without the cape, without the superhuman strength. Real talk. Things have changed. People don't want to be their gender anymore. They'd rather be a giraffe. What are you today? I'm not a female. Okay. That's what you were yesterday. All right, cool. What are you today? I'm not a male. Okay, well, what are you? What are you then? I think I'm a donkey today. With a stick on my forehead. I'm gonna call myself a unicorn. And we gotta accept that. We gotta accept other people's lies. We're living in a different world. And it's hard for someone such as myself to adapt. And I understand why when I was younger, older people were, and in my generation, they were straight up. It's just lack of a better word. They were assholes. They was always on the edge, always complaining about something. And now that I've gotten older, I understand it. Every generation comes, you know what I'm saying? They take away a certain amount of rights. I can't explain to you the type of love and laughter that I had prior to the internet, prior to 2000, the year 2000 coming into existence. Prior to that, families change, friends change. Just think about it. Person you used to rock with for years, you don't rock with them no more. You don't even know the man. You don't even know the woman. I'm telling you, I don't even rock with a lot of my family members. I don't even know their ages. I don't know. I don't damn near forgot their names. What is this? What is this? Please tell me. And don't tell me, Langston, you're going through it and nobody else is. We don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, whatever. If you're black, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's just move all that to the side. Let's just say you paid, your family is straight. Please. Your family's straight. Everything is all good on your side. You still black. You still black. You still got to walk outside those doors. You still got to deal with police brutality. You still got to deal with black on black crime. I seen a dude today grilling me. Grilling me. Grilling me. For no reason. You don't know me? So what's the problem? Do you know something that I don't know? Because if you can tell me that you can put one in my head to take me out of this hell so I can quickly advance to heaven if there is one, I wouldn't know where it's at. Not because I'm a devil, because, like, Jesus never dropped the location, and neither did God. But anyway, let me know. And I'm going to handshake you before you put that one in my head. That's real talk. Let my family know I can take it here. And you help me out. But that's not the case. Got to deal with my sisters hating me. Got to deal with my brothers hating me. Got to deal with what society tells me that I'm supposed to be as a black man at a certain age. Having a certain amount of children. Oh, you supposed to be married. You supposed to be making this money. You supposed to live here. You supposed to live there. How in the world can y'all keep up with that mess? Please tell me. Please tell me. I'll wait. And y'all wonder why some of you all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wonder why other people are getting high and drunk and all the rest of that stuff. They trying to take away the pain. I keep on trying to tell old people this. Because they always knocking the youth. Old people talking about they on them drugs, them this and that. Well, you are too. You're taking Percocets and all the rest of that stuff like they taking to ease the pain. That's real talk. So don't disrespect the way that they ease the pain, because you're taking painkillers as well. It's just that you don't have to smoke yours. It's in a pill, a tablet form that you can swallow, pause, while you're drinking some water or eating food. Man, I was depressed. Still am to a certain extent. You get to the point where you know too much. You get to the point where your head starts rambling. You start building anxiety and, you know what I'm saying, your fear of going outside because y'all don't know what I know. You know? It's difficult to tell your children certain things. It's difficult when children ask you about their future and you really don't know, like you don't know. Stop. For all you middle class people, stop the BS. Stop this recording right now. Stop it. The reality of it is, you're trying to act like me and you are different, but we're not. You see, I'm being realistic about this situation. You, on the other hand, you'll go vote, and you'll leave the responsibility of your future, your children, and everything else in a politician's hands. That's the difference between me and you. You trust the people you vote for, and I don't. I trust what I think about. I trust me. I'm not going to leave it in the hands of God. No disrespect towards that religious, but I'm just trying to understand. How is it that God put us in this mess? Because I ain't put myself here. We just not getting out of this virus thing. And now, all of a sudden, automation is coming. And, you know what I'm saying? It's not coming. It's here. Automation. You name it. You name it. Gas prices are going up. Food is going up. The price of eggs went up. And then everybody else said in a grocery store, phonetics grocery store. Everybody else said Keebler, Dole, you name it. Every food company and the food industry said, well, hell, eggs are going up. We might as well go up too. Please tell me in the comment section, because I'm about to end this video. Please tell me your plan. Tell me your plan for technological singularity. I've said this for years. How many people are gonna look it up? Don't tell me to pray to God, because that's not action. That's not you're not showing action. You're not putting forth any effort. And I know a lot of you all that say that. You just like a lot of my family members. Well, I'm going to just give it up to God. That means you lazy and you don't want to do anything about it. That's the problem in the black community. We want to bitch and complain about any and every other thing, but we just don't want to change anything. We don't want to change nothing. No. We just want to do this when the master whoops the chain on our backs. Ah! For those that didn't know, they had a term called drapetomania when we were kidnapped and held captive. We never were slaves or Slavics. The term's called drapetomania. They really thought that we had a problem when we ran away from the slave quarters. And they called that drapetomania. You don't believe me? Look it up. Ain't nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. All these years, big brother was always watching. It didn't make a difference what type of move you made. He always countered that move. It's crazy.